Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. The Hawks with their last game here in Atlanta before heading out on the road. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season. A season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
With some arc, they get it again. Pass to Song. And a wide-open look for Siakam. And the Hornets miss again. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Atlanta. Here's Vucevic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
Here's the screen. In the corner, it's Song. Back to Siakam. Clock at 6. Pass to Song. Back to Siakam. From downtown. Good on the triple.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Puts it up from 15. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Got a hand on it.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Screen by Siakam. And Cade Cunningham with the 3.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
They recover it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jones. Drops in the tray.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Now, here's Pippen. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the Hawks making a change here. The Hawks trailing. 1:51 left to play in the first. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
On the free throw, no good.
And this is a guy, Shawn Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing on the board. Here's Kemp, and Kemp slams it in.
Wow, I tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
Cunningham with it. Floats it up for Pippen. Stolen by Jones. And here's Strus for 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Charlotte trailing. Screen by Siakam. Here's Pippen. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Abaji. Connects from three-point range.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Cunningham. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Screen by Siakam. It's stolen by Jones. The wide open shot from Strus. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Strus has got 6 points.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap.
The Hornets, 11.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
6 to shoot. Man with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Here's Strus. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Hornets trail by 7. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guard and make them work for their opportunities. Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Pass to Strus. No good on the triple.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Sarr with it. Miller outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
The screen from Kemp. Lots of room. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Miller, no luck.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Pass to Strus. Now, man, covered by Siakam. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Hawks making a change here. To the wing right side. Pass to Whitmore. From the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Whitmore's got his first 2 points.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Whitmore. Rebounded by Vucevic.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Agbaji. And again, it's Atlanta.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Here's Whitmore. And here is Toppin. Here's Watford. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta leading by 6. And here's Vucevic. Puts the move on. And a wide open look for Payne. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
It's good from long range.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Vucevic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 7. Cunningham outside. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Here's Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. It's Cunningham with the drive. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Hit by Kuminga. Here's the 3. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And then Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Cunningham. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now Vucevic. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Gets an open look and hits.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
.55 seconds left in the third.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Whitmore. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the game here. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Got a piece of it. Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Toppin. Charlotte again missing. It's Strus on the wing. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage.
36.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets trailed by 7. Whitmore with it. Over Kemp. And Bane pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Mann. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Watford. Done outside. Launches it. hits the three-point bomb.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Elbow shot is on the way. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Charlotte. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The screen from Kemp. Outside, Dane. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kemp with the steal. To the paint. Here's Agbaji. And the rejection by Pippen. Here's Cunningham. There's the drive. Count that bucket.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice take.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Man gets the bucket.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Pippen. Miller with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And that's now 6 points from Brandon Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Strus with it. Kemp inside. Outside, Dane. 5 on the clock. Here's Mann. The Hornets pull it in. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Siakam. There's Miller with the three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Now, here's Strus. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Pippen can't hit. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Mann. Stolen by Pippen. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Cunningham. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Bane with the steal. Kuminga with it. Now defended by Song. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. Pippen with it. And again, the Hornets missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Sarr's shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Charlotte with it. Now Cunningham. And so the Hawks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.